going to start off with our bare face. I am going to go in with some moisturizer because I think that's very important. And the reason why I love this moisturizer is because it's for combination skin. So everywhere that you are oily, it's going to mattify, and then everywhere that you are dry, it's going to hydrate. So once you have that on, I usually just kind of push it in so the skin can really soak it up. I always need a primer because I do have some large pores around my nose and on my cheeks here, and I do want to minimize that look. So I'm going in with the Porefessional by Benefit, and this is one of my favorite products. As you all know, you've probably seen me use it so many times. I'm gonna put this along the cheeks and the nose, just really pat it in, and then smooth it out everywhere else, just like that. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the actual face, and the products that I'm going to be using are still very simple and lightweight, which I prefer for a daily basis. So the first thing I'm going to go in with NYX concealer in a jar, and this is in 04. The reason why I'm using this is because it does have a thicker consistency. So I'm going to be taking this brush right here. First places I'm going to be focusing are around the eyes because I do have some dark circles, some discoloration around the mouth. So we're going to cover up here, here, and around the mouth and around the nostrils. Hormonally, around the nose is where we will get red, so you want to make sure you cover that up as well. I'm going to be using this where I need it. That's the goal. And when it's going to be all blended out, you're going to see it's going to melt into the skin. I know I look crazy, but don't worry. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna either grab a beauty blender or a sponge, whatever you have on hand. So I'm going in with just a regular sponge. I did wet it a little bit just at the top here. And I'm just gonna start patting away. See how it's just blending into the skin? It already did such a good job of just creating more of an even base without having to put on a foundation. One thing I want to emphasize is I am just bouncing this onto the skin like that. I'm not dragging too much because it's just going to move the product around. This has been one of my favorites recently. I am going to be using the Cargo HD Picture Perfect CC Cream. So just on my hand, I want to show you what it does. So I'm just going to put a small amount like that. So it does come out clear. When you blend it out, it's going to blend in with your skin and just give you this amazing coverage. Today I'm just going to be using this other Morphe brush right here. This is typically for powder or blush. You can use different brushes for different purposes. I just like this because it's going to bounce on the skin really well. So again, just dipping into there. You don't need too much, and I'm just gonna put it all over first. I'm going to do little circular motions. So this is what it looks like with the CC cream fully applied. I really like it because it feels very lightweight. It still feels like skin. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do some highlighting. I'm just gonna place it underneath the eyes, down the nose, and the middle of the brows, and just blend that out as well. Perfect. Now that that's done, we're going to move on to the next step. I do look a little ghostly, but we're going to put some color back into the skin. First, we want to set our whole face. Go ahead and do that with your favorite powder, and make sure you set the under eyes as well. We're going to move on to just doing a quick contour, and you're going to see how we're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit as multi-purpose. I'm just going in with this middle shade right here, and I'm just using my e.l.f. blush brush, and just go ahead and start blending this upwards. So like that. It's very quick. You don't need to be spending hours on this. You don't need to have that perfect contour. There's no cream contour involved. Another place where I'm going to take this is on the lids right here. Then for the actual lid, I'm just going to take this color right here, and this is Banana, just with my finger because this is an everyday look. You don't have time for so many brushes. Just going to shut my eye and place this on my lid, focusing more on the inner corners, just so it looks really nice and bright. I am going to pop on some blush, and today I am using the Motives Peach Twist. Just going to take that with the same brush because why not? We're already done using it. So go ahead and dip in, tap off. So now for the brows, keeping it very simple. Again, we are taking the Brow Power Super Skinny by IT Cosmetics, and this one is in Universal Medium Brown. I outlined the bottom, and then on the top here, you're just gonna make little strokes upwards. The only other place that I really want to define is right about here where the arch is, and then I just kind of round it out make it a little soft. I personally don't like when my eyebrows look too perfect, so I'm okay with it kind of looking a little natural. So this is what I would just do. If you want to see a full tutorial on how to do your brows a little bit more in depth, I do have a tutorial on that and I will link it right here. So click in that box and then it will take you there. You can also find it in the description box down below. This combination is amazing. Now that I have one coat on of the roller lash, what I'm going to do is go in with a small angle brush and the contour kit and pick up this color right here. Run this along the lash line. When you put on mascara and it hits the top, it's totally okay because we have this brown on there and it's just gonna mix in with the black and just look like it's eyeshadow. What you can do is wiggle your mascara close to the bottom of the lashes, and this is just going to really help the mascara get in there and really lift up the lash. I'm also going to be taking that brown from the Anastasia palette and just working that underneath the lashes as well, just to create some added definition. So you should have something that looks like this. Moving on to the lips, I am going to be using the Dose of Colors in Truffle. Thank you guys again for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.